Let's see. Alright, that should be better. Alright. Actually, I'm just gonna play background music while I'm here. So, wow, I can't believe that I've actually been talking to nothing for the past hour or so. For the past hour. Anyways, I'm going to start it again. I'll restart it one more time. Hello, everyone. Welcome to In the Zone podcast. I'm your host, Diamond Zone, and welcome to today's podcast. Date is 5/18/2023, and today's topic is going to be autistic people in the work area. To be honest, I can't believe that I wasted nearly an hour, 40-50 minutes, with majority of time not with the live stream being buggy on my end. So I'm going to be talking for another another hour or so. Um, all right, so all right, so go check out my YouTube if you haven't seen the past if you haven't seen the past two if you haven't seen the past two live streams yet. I posted up on my YouTube. And like I said in my last live stream, I'm going to figure out once I figure out how I can upload it on my phone, and post it on my YouTube by second nature. I'll be able to post it up either the next day or a couple hours after my live stream is done. So getting on to topic, um, autistic people in the work area. It is like I'm going to keep on mentioning. It's going to be based off of my own experience. It's not going to be like a general stuff. It's not going to be something general. Like, yes, I'm going to throw in some general stuff here and there, but it's not. It's mostly going to be based off of my own experience. So, anyways, let's see. If you don't know, I work at Five Below. I work at Five Below over my city where I'm living right now. I've been working there for 8 months. I started back in August of last year, so should be 8 months by now, give it or take. Um, yeah, so give or take 8 months, and so far that job has been going by pretty smooth. So far, no major incidents happened so far that I know of. If anything, it's just small, petty stuff, petty theft and whatnot, which we try to buckle down on. And so far that's been going by. So far, no one has done petty theft. That's good for now. So far that's good for now. Anyways, um, the one time where I did elbows break down was actually when I was actually working. The time then when I was I don't know why I said that. Anyways, when I was working, I want to say like a couple weeks ago, while I was working, I've been told that there's a new rule saying that I have to stay on my post until my shift is over. So I was like, okay, let me stick to that rule. I'm going to stick to that rule. So I've been fun. So when I first heard, I was like, okay, I'm going to stick with it. Then the next time I was working, I was told by one of my managers to do something, like to not just stay in that one area. So for me, I'm just like, what am I supposed to do? I can't be staying in my own. I can't be staying where I'm supposed to be staying, and do something and do something around. I can't do that. For me, that's like butting heads. That's butting heads. So it's just like, doesn't make sense to me. So so when I was trying to figure that out, that's when I had uh, I was near a mental breakdown. So I asked another manager of mine who was working as well. I asked her, hey, what am I supposed to do? I heard that I can't leave my post, but yet I have to leave my post to do something. So she basically explained it as, follow my best judgment. Um, yeah, basically follow my best judgment. Do some small tedious stuff around your area, so it looks like that you are doing something. Everyone knows that that's a super rule to stay in this one location, um, during the whole shift, because not a lot of stores, especially mine, our store, basically the store that I work at, doesn't have a lot of foot traffic, so it's just like, so it doesn't make sense for me to be in this one area when there's not a lot of not a lot of foot traffic going in and out of the store. So I'm just like, it doesn't make sense to me. Everyone in that store knows that it doesn't make sense either. So we just try to stick with it. Try to do the best, try to do the best we can with it. So it's just like, so for me, everyone is like, this is a stupid rule, but for me, I'm just like, this is a rule where I rather, ah, I'm not gonna succeed. That's a rule I'm just gonna be butting heads and doesn't make any sense. But once I've got an explanation of how am I supposed to do it, I got a better idea of how I can move throughout, um, move and also be like work and work and I'm trying to see how I can explain it. A better way of me working on my own, like in my own area, in a way, if that makes any sense. I try my best to put that together, but no, that's the best I can put it. That's the best I can put it. It's working, stationary working and working in a way, stationary working. That's a bit. That's the best That's the closest I can get to. So yeah, so I got the idea. I started. That made me feel a lot better. So now I'm able to calm down and continue on with my work. But yeah, that's the only time where I was close on getting a mental breakdown because the rules being weird on itself. So if anything, when it comes to finding a job or career, for me it is not that simple, because for me I'm just like, I don't like the job that I'd rather not work at all is hold on. All right, there we go. The work the workplaces that I'd rather not work in general are where I have to be in a cubicle where I'm just crammed up like this. I'm just like, it's too tight. Because for me, I'll be on the computer, be like, hello, thank you for calling this company. My name is so and so. How can I help you? Then after a couple of minutes, I'll be like, welcome to. Thank you for calling. What's going on? Thank you for calling so and so. Like something like that. That's really something I try to avoid getting a job at, because that's something I guess I know I'm going to get fired within a couple weeks of me constantly doing that. It's either I'm going to do that or be on the computer playing solitaire. Regardless I'm gonna be regardless I'm going to be fired within a couple weeks of that because for me my attention span can vary. So yeah, it can vary. So yeah, it's weird. That's something that is weird for me to handle, but I can handle it nonetheless. When given the good opportunity. Um, another another workplace that I rather not do is a truck is being a trucker because there's been a lot of incidences where I had a lot of near misses while I was driving at night. So I rather not drive at night, especially with a big rig, an 18 wheeler, stuff like that. I rather not be in that situation because I don't want to be like because I don't want to be driving. There's nighttime. I'll be like, oh, where's the next? Where's the next stop? Where's the next stop? 30 miles? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I cannot drive for another 30 miles. It's ready 12. It's ready 12 a.m. 12 a.m. Why am I still driving? It's 12 a.m. Where's the next? The next rest stop is in 30 miles, hypothetically. And another reason is why I don't want to be looking over my shoulder. Oops. Man. I don't want to be looking over my shoulder and trying to estimate where the car. Dang, I keep on. Dang. Well, maybe I should take this off for now. Blow. Anyways, I don't want to be looking over my shoulder and trying to estimate where the car is right next to me and be like, okay, do I need to slow? Do I need to slow down? Do I need to speed up? Okay, I'm going to slow down. And then or either that or have the car from another lane cut in front of me. I just drive right here, then the car would be like, excuse me. I'd be like, bro, really? You shouldn't cut off a truck like that. It's also, and they'll get road rage and be like, bro, there's no reason for you to be a road rage in front of a truck right now. It's not going to be worth it. I'm going to get fired from my job because you decide to road rage. I need the money. I need to pay my bills. Yeah, so I don't want to be in that situation where I'm just like either, ooh, are you going to speed up? Are you going to slow down? You're not going to speed up, or I'm going to speed up. Or I'd be like, do, beep beep. Hey, why are you cutting me off for? You're a stupid A. Why do I need you to cut me off? Oh, you're going to slow down. Oh, great. Now I'm going to go slow down. Going to get yourself in a terrible accident by that. And for drivers that do that, stop it. You're going to cause a huge mayhem. You're going to cause a huge amount of trouble. Just don't do that. Especially in front of 18 wheelers. Don't do that. You're going to get yourself hurt. You're going to get you're not only going to get yourself hurt. You're going to get other drivers hurt. You're also going to get the trucker hurt as well. You ain't a good person if you're going to cut off a trucker, cut off a truck. This immediately slow down or brake check. You're not cool for that. You're dumb for doing that. People do that. You really need a reality check. Get a reality check. Be realistic. Are you angry? I don't know why you're going to be angry in the middle of the road when it's 12 p.m. and be like, drive faster. No, you can go. You can either go into the far left lane where you can zoom through the highway, or just go like a car or two ahead and merge from there. Anyways, that's enough. That's enough of that. That's my little rant from that. Like I said, I don't like to be a trucker. I don't like to drive trucks. That's my main reason, my main fear. Anyways, another place I went. Hold on, let me think. All right. So a place, another career that I did want to do when I was younger, but now I'm just like I'd rather not do is psychologist, psychiatrist, and therapist. So give me one moment to because I don't know the difference between psycho between psychologists and psychiatrists. So all right. So anyways, um, psychiatrist is a medical doctor and prescribe medication, while psychologists typically holds doctorate degrees. They do not attend medical school and aren't medical doctors. So basically, psychologists studies mind and behavior of humans and animals, while psychiatrists deals with mental, emotional, or behavioral disorders. Um, I don't want to. I used to want to do those two, but as I grow up, I just realized how messed up in the head that I am in. Because let's say that I'm gonna be let's say that I did want to be a psychiatrist and I did everything I could and got my degree and now I'm a psychiatrist. I'm gonna be like all right, little Billy, tell me what's going on. And then they'll be like, little Billy, little Billy, you. Now they're going to be stressed, and I'm going to be stressed, and it's going to be in this whole circle, be like of stress. And I'll be like, and then I'm just going to be I'm going to be in my room, be like, ah, why little Billy? Ah, why did you do that? Be something like that, and I don't want to be in that situation. I don't want to be in that situation because I'll be too much stress. And and I don't want to be a psychologist. One, I don't want to deal with I don't want to deal with medicine. I don't know why. I just don't want to deal with medicine. Maybe I don't know. That's something I'm just like I'd rather stay away from. And then behavior studying behavior minds between in humans and animals. Even though that does sound interesting, I'm just like it'll be the same situation as psychiatrists. I'll be like, little Billy, don't do that. Little Billy, get away from that. And I'll be in my room like, little Billy, I told you not to do that. Why did you do that? I'm see, it's just like a circle of stress. Now I'm going to be I'm going to be talking to my therapist and be like, oh, I had it, and then yeah, it'll be too much stress for me. And then the therapist is a mixture. Admit therapist is the same reason. It'll be the same reason as psychiatrist. Too much stress. Too much going on, and then me just being in my room, just be like, and having a mental breakdown 24/7. To all my psychologists, psychiatrists, and therapists that watch this, I hope that you guys have a huge. I hope that you guys get paid more than you get paid right now. I hope so. I hope that you guys get paid more than you get paid right now. Get paid double. But yeah, um, if anything, the jobs I do want to do, while I was younger, well, continuing on with that, aside from psychologists, psychiatrists, and therapists, another one, I used to want to be a firefighter and a firefighter and a police officer. In this day and age, if I decide to go to the police academy and do all that, I probably would regret it. I'm not gonna lie, I probably would regret it. So I'll be like, dang, I seen a lot of things and I officially regret it. That's with the police, firefighter. If anything, I lost interest in becoming a firefighter. I don't know why. I just did. It might be because of a lot of physical labor. But yeah, that's something that I just like that I did want to do as a kid because it looked fun. Now looking back, I'm just like, do I really want to become a firefighter right now? Given the fact that we could be hours away, we're the nearest station, and we're hours away. Mm, I rather not. That's I rather not have a. I rather not be in that situation where we'll be like, well, we're going to be hours away. Um, in the meantime, have the civilian help the ease up the situation or something like that. I don't want to be in that situation. Let's see. If anything, I did want to become a full time musician, but I realized that I can just be a musician as I can be a musician as a hobby. I can be a musician for the hobby. Um, let's see. But I also wanted to be a vet. I also wanted to be a veterinarian or a vet tech when I was back in high school. Um, I I dropped it. I dropped that idea because of the science stuff behind it. I'm just like, yeah, I already not doing good at science. I'm not gonna be good when it comes to being a veterinarian or a vet tech. That's something that I know I'm gonna fail at. So I just like, and let me switch over to something else. Let me think of something else. Um, then, then it will be the recent one would be a special educator, being in special education, being a teacher. I still have that goal, but until this is going to be another conversation for a different time. But until colleges, every college decides to decides to do something different that will benefit not only for the ones that aren't neurotypical, but all. Let me rephrase that. Until colleges decide to help both neurotypical and neurodivergent students, I'm not going to be in college. I'm not. I not. I'm going to stay away from college forever until they fix that. But yeah, that's a conversation for another time. Sorry if I sound tired. I did sleep earlier, so yeah, I am going to sound a little bit tired, here and there. And if I just ramble on to another conversation, yeah, I'll be, yeah. That just shows how tired I am. Um. Anyways, going back to jobs and careers. The most important thing when it comes to finding a job or career is to find a job, find a job that pays well, and B, find a job where where I where you where it doesn't where it actually fulfills something, where you actually enjoy the job. It has to be an equal balance. It has to be an equal balance because it can't just be more focused on the money and not focus on not focus on what you like, or focus on what you like and then not paying you as much. American education system. Why aren't you paying your teachers? Why aren't you paying teachers a lot more than what they're being paid right now? Triple the amount, triple the pay. Anyways, anyways, there has to be a good middle, and I have this saying. I'm not sure if this is a common but I do have this saying, which is, a yin cannot exist without a yang. If you don't know what a yin yang symbol is, it's this. Let me turn off the lights. I totally forgot that white. I totally forgot that white light reflects off of the paper. So, anyways, there it is. This is basically a fast sketch of a yin yang. Want to see? All right, yeah. So, yin yang, you get the gist of it. But yeah, a yin cannot exist without a yang. Basically, what that means is one cannot exist without another. So you have to have for me, I like to have an equal balance of a lot of things. One of them is education, job. Let's see, education, job, life in general. stuff like that should have a good should have a good balance. Should have a good equal balance, and at least in a at least approximate as well. Something in the range of, if it's not going to be a perfect balance, it has to be like in a range, like somewhere that's close, like has a good balance. Because if one thing is overpowering another, then it'll be like, it'd be like, well, I hate the job, but I like the pay, or I love the job, but it's not paying me. It's not paying me well. I don't want to be in that situation where it'd be like, I don't want to be in a situation where it's like, I love the pay, but I hate the job, or I love the job, but it's not paying me right. I don't want to be in that situation. Um, fun fact about fun fact about autism is that people like me who are autistic are more are more rule driven. That is something that's a fun fact for y'all. Is that people who are autistic are rule driven, and this is a fact. This is a general fact. Because I did look it up, and I did talk to my therapist about it multiple times, and yeah, she also mentioned that. So yeah, it's a general knowledge. And fun fact about me, I also been diagnosed with ADHD when I was back in high school. So not only I am also rule driven, I'm also chaotic driven as well. That's another thing why I'm just like, I rather have that perfect balance, because I don't want to be more rule driven or chaotic driven and be like rules, 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 all about the rules, 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 or be like chaos, boom, chaos, boom, chaos, boom, chaos, boom, chaos, boom. I don't want to be in that situation. I don't want to be in any of those situations where it's solely one or the other. So because I know I'll be either way too stressed or way too wild, and let intrusive thoughts win. But that's that. So now you know. So now you know where my main reason why that all that why my reasoning is, because I have both ADHD and autism. So it's just be like it'll be like boom, 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 boom. So I'm just be like, boom, collide. Let's find a middle ground. Basically, simple as that. Anyways, let's see. I'm trying to think of something else. But yeah, when it comes to jobs, the main three that when it comes to jobs for me is a good work ethic. That's one of them. It has to have a good work ethic, because because for me, I'm already dealing with a lot of stress just by myself, and then on top of that, if I'm working in a toxic work environment, where not only I'm going to be bullied, be not only be bullied but also be picked on for my learning disabilities and whatnot, and racial discrimination. That is something I'm going to report to not only HR but the Better Business Bureau, because I'm not going to let that slide. I had a lot of trauma when it comes to racial discrimination growing up, so it just be like, I'm not going to let that slide. That's something I'm not going to let that slide, especially, and also I'm not going to let intellect discrimination. I'm not going to let that slide. Mental physical health discrimination, I'm not going to let that slide either. Any type of discrimination in general, I'm not going to let it slide, because I know I had discrimination come at me. I know how that feels, and I don't want that to happen to anyone else. So I'm just be like, if anyone's picking on you, I'll do something about it if no one else is doing about it. Especially when you stood up and told the proper people, hey, this person is being discriminative, and they're not doing anything. And if you tell me, I'll be like, all right, let me see what I can do. To the best of my power, to the best of my abilities, I'll see what I can do. What have you. That's just me. That's it. I'll be like that. I'll be like that. I'll report to HR. I'll report to Better Business Bureau and get them fired. If not, if they're not going to do anything, I'll be like, I'll literally be like, hey, the best option is to quit. Since they're not going to listen to both of us, the best option for you is to quit and find another job. And don't even give them a 2 week notice. Because the purpose of a 2 week, oh, actually, I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into that. I need to do more research on it. That's why I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to get some more water. I'll be right back. All right, sorry for that long wait. Sorry for that long wait, everyone. I had to get, like I said, gotta get water, and I haven't eaten yet, so I found me a can of chili. Found me a can of chilies, Wolf brand chili. No sponsor because this is new. This is a new channel, so no sponsor. So I can't find me a good snack. So, can of chili with water. Anyways, like I was saying, that should be a good starting point for me. um, so you guys officially know that I have both autism and ADHD. One is more structured, while one is more chaotic. If I let one or the other go unchecked, I will be stressing myself out when it comes to certain social situations. So, if anything, when needed, when I'm going out or whenever I'm going out or or having a conversation or meeting up with other people like friends or my coworkers, I bring both them I bring them to get together like this and have a middle ground, have a good balance because I rather not be stressing other people out or yes in that situation. So either yeah either in public I rather more be more combined, while in private I'll be either more on one end or the other end. Mostly chaotic. Sorry about that. Mostly I'll be on the chaotic resting side. Be like, huh. I wonder how this will feel. Tack, poke. Oh, that's that's over exaggerated. I swear, I thought that my stream was going to buffer again. I was going to be scared about that because I don't want to be restarting the whole thing again. I'll be like, no, don't. Yeah, but anyways, um, but yeah, going back on topic. I know I tend to ramble on, so bear with me. So going back to topic, when it comes to work, when it comes to work with all this information now, like I mentioned, I'd rather be working in retail or fast food because those ones, when it comes to part time at least, I'd rather be working in fast food or retail. When it comes to retail, it'll be aside from Walmart and Target or Best Buy, because I don't want to be working in a warehouse where it's a huge building, and everything is everywhere, and a lot of space. I'll lose track of what I'm going to be doing. So I'd rather be working in a medium sized building. I wouldn't say a really small. I'll say like a good medium sized building. Like I said, Five Below is one of them that I'm working at, and that is a medium sized building. Mm. If anything, I don't mind working at a neighborhood neighborhood Walmart, but super Walmart is something I don't want to be working at. But, um, but yeah, good for part time. It'll be fast food or retail. When it comes to full time, let's see. When it comes to full time, I'd rather be working at let's see. If anything, hmm, that's something I don't know yet. Um, but if I had to if I had to take a guess, it'll be well, aside from a classroom, that's one of them. A classroom. I'm going to check something real quick. All right. So, anyways, one thing is going to be a classroom. Another one. It will be an art studio, a big enough art studio where I will have enough room, where I have enough room to do my art stuff like paint, sketch, sculpture, welding, stuff like that, and also have enough breathing room because I have to work with paint. If I have to work with like paint, I'd rather have ventilation. So big enough space with ventilation, basically. So I'd rather be that's like the main two I don't mind working at. I do not mind working at. If given the chance, I would, and given the knowledge as well, I would. But without the knowledge, let's see. Aside from college bachelor's, master's, and doctorate stuff like that. If anything, I don't mind being a manager. If I had to work full time, where I'm working at right now, I don't mind working hard to be a manager to get to the top. Well, quote unquote get to the top. Um, if anything, if anything, I don't mind being in a corporate job as long as it is, as long as it's not confined cubicle or anything. I don't mind. But if it's going to be cubicle, I'd rather be with manager, which again something I don't mind. I already got a lot of compliments from my managers anyway, saying, "Hey, I'm doing good. I'm doing good at selling totes, and when it comes to donations, I'm also really good at it." So that's a good thing. That's a good thing I got from my managers. So I know where my strengths is when it comes to that. But when it comes to weaknesses, I have no clue yet. I know, like for me, I struggle with remembering stuff, and I know I need to write stuff down in order for me to remember it or have it in a recorder. If you haven't seen my, if you haven't seen my, if you haven't seen last night's podcast, it's on YouTube, and you'll know what I mean by that. Well, what I said. Anyways, anyways, um, so yeah. If, if anything, I also mentioned in my last podcast. I also mentioned in my last podcast. I'm gonna be a Taekwondo instructor. I do want to be not only a Taekwondo instructor but also um, an Olympian for Taekwondo. If anything, that's another thing I don't mind that I really like to do. That'll be my career. That is my career is being a Taekwondo, is learning to be a Taekwondo instructor and be a Taekwondo Olympian. Multiple Olympians, I hope. Like I said, I mentioned all that in my last podcast, so go check it out on my YouTube. But yeah, that's those are the things I don't mind doing as a career. Those are those are things I don't mind doing either as a career or as um career. One is for job, and the other one says for career. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, anyways, with all that in mind, good work ethics. That's what I'm trying to say. Good work ethics is one of them things I really look for. Like I said, that's one of the things I work for. It's really important that good and great work ethics exist in any type of field. Like I said, if there's no good work ethics, not only going to lose your employees, but you're also going to lose customers as well. Because let's say that I'm going to, let's say that I'm going to mom and let's say I'm going to go to a father and son shop. Their work ethic is highly racist. So let's say let's say that I go there. Let's say I go to a father son shop. I didn't know that I didn't know that they were racist till like in the middle of my shopping. And then I see a couple of other employees who are of color, and I look at them and be like, "Yo, why are you keeping this job for, my guy? Why are you keeping this job for, my dude?" And they'd be like, "It's for the money. I hate this job because the owner and his son are racist, but I need the money. They pay good. I'm willing to do." I'm just like, no, 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 no. I'm sorry, but I can't. My guy, I can't. I literally, well, nah. I'm not going to buy anything from here. You guys have lost me when it comes to racism, so I'm gone. Bye. That's something, yeah. So again, a non good work ethic, has higher chance of losing not only good employees but also good customers. So employers have good work ethics. Okay? Okay. Anyways. yeah. So yeah, good work ethics is one of the reasons. Uh, is one thing that I look for. Another thing I look for is also distance, because I don't want to be wasting a lot of gas going from one side of town to another side of town. Then I'm gonna be near half tank. Then the other side of town to my own side of town, I'll be half like I'll be near empty. I don't want to be spending $40 on gas. And I'll be like, man, not to waste $40 on gas, and I don't get paid till 2 weeks from now. I want to save my gas. I want to save my money. So give me something that's like 15 minutes away. Like give me something that's 15 minutes away. I'll be fine. Just gotta wake up. Just gotta wake up on time. Go to Circle K. Give me some Give me some to go breakfast. I'm not gonna go to McDonald's because I don't have time. Wake up. Go to Circle K. Get what I need. Then get in with 10 minutes left to spare. I'll eat my breakfast. And I'll be on my way. I'll continue. I'll clock in. I rather have a job that's close by. That yeah, like I said, I'd rather have a job that's close by. Save gas, save money, and stop by Circle K while I'm at it. If I have the money. With my low cut, with my low finances. Anyways. But yeah, distance, good work ethics. Let's see, what was the third one I mentioned as well? Dang, I don't remember. I know I said 3. Let's see, work ethics. If anything, I'm also going to say employees as well. The employees I'm working with. Wow, my P's sound so high def for some reason. Anyways, I also need to know what type of managers and employees I'm going to meet. Hint, hint. That's what the purpose of job interviews are for. Employees. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. As long as it's not perverse or. As long as it's not anything perverse or provocative or unwanted. Feel free to ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask your employers questions. Then you're working for them and you're working with them and they're working with you. You guys are both of y'all getting paid, not as much. For the associates, not as much. But yeah, get the time to know your employers. And when you get hired, get to know your employees, which I do not have which I need to work on. That's something I need to work on. If anything, yeah, that's something I'll talk about another time as well. So anyways, but yeah, get a chance to know your employers, and when you get hired, know your employees know your coworkers as well. Gets you a lot. It gets a lot done. In a way, it gets the job done, and yeah. Anyways, but yeah, with aside from all that rambling I just did, getting a chance to know the employers is really something. Like I said, something that is really important to do. Because you're going to be working with them when you get hired. So if you are mad at not only getting to know them like physically, but also like they're like mentally, and what they're like, knowing what they're saying in a way really does like you really should pay attention to that as well. Because their physical demeanor can be opening, like can be like, you can come to me if you need to, or if you have any questions, you can come to me, stuff like that. Then their demeanor could change drastically or fast towards another person, or throughout the time. It'd be like, makes you feel uncomfortable. Anyways, this is the last 10 minutes. So now this is going to be open chat, open discussion. Let me get this on. There we go. Alright, last 10 minutes. Now these 10 minutes, like I mentioned, it's going to be open discussion, open chat. Feel free to ask me questions in the stream chat. Feel free to ask me questions, make any comments. Again, as long as it's make it appropriate, please. So ask questions, make comments. I'll read them either on my laptop or on my phone, whichever comes first. So I'm just going to send a message right here. Open chat. See? Yep, I'll be able to see it on my laptop and on my phone. So open chat. Ask questions. Make comments. There you go. Open chat, ask questions, make comments. The last 10 minutes, like I said, this is open chat. Ask me anything. Feel free to ask me anything. One thing I'm going to, like I mentioned in my very first podcast, the topic varies, like whatever I want to talk about, and with that, I don't, Bumble, why? I don't like ads. Shoo.
So I'm a beachside hotel.
Shoo ads.
I'm pretty relaxed. I'm looking for someone who likes to
Skip. Alright. Anyways, like I was saying, like I was saying, in my first podcast, depending on what topic I want to talk about, it'll either take 2 days. It'll take 2 to 3 days. This one, let's see. Yesterday's and today's podcast, it was short enough, so I don't need an extra day to talk about the same topic. But nonetheless, it could happen. Who knows? It could happen. But yeah, this is officially open discussion. So, like I said, open chat, ask questions, make comments, and what have you. Just chill out. If you don't want to ask questions, just listen to the sweet jazz. To be honest, this Wolf Brand chili will actually taste a lot better when it's heated. I'm just eating it kind of because I didn't have anything to eat in a couple hours, so I'm eating this. Another thing that you guys don't know about me is another thing about me is that I do not like peanut butter. I don't like peanut butter, but ironically I do like peanuts. It's a texture thing for me because really I like the crunchiness of the peanuts, but when it comes to the peanut butter, not only I'm tasting either crunchy or nothing, I'm also tasting the creamy part as well. It's just like, it's a weird texture thing. So I don't like eating peanut butter too often because it'll be like, or, yeah. It's a taste texture type of thing. If anything, the next 10 minutes are also going to be fun facts about me if no one is going to be in the chat asking. Let's see. Another thing is that I like the anime that I like. Let's see. When I was younger, animes I like to watch mostly is Naruto and Dragon Ball. If anything, I got into to Naruto more. If anything, I try to get into Dragon Ball. It does have its good episodes and seasons, but I never got stuck to it. So I mainly watched Naruto when I was younger, and as I got older, um, let's see, as I got older, I watched One Punch Man, Fire Force, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Those are the next newest ones that I've seen. In my end of high school, starting college career. Let's see, it was. Let's see, sometime around that area, it would be. It'll be somewhat of My Hero Academia. It'll be somewhat. Yeah, it'll be somewhat of My Hero Academia. If anything, I should try to get into it. Later on in my college career, it's Spy Family. Actually, no, it's not even Spy. Actually, Spy Family is second. First one was Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out. Then Spy Family. Let's see. I know there's one more. But I forgot. If anything, I'll look it up. I'll try to find it later. Actually, way even before Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out, it was the time I got reincarnated as a slime. That's a really awesome series. I hate ads. Stop with the ads. Down with the ads. All right, let me try to. All right, let me try to find something else to play as well. Da, 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 da. Let's clear. Actually, let me go back to the Jacksons. Go back to the Michael Jacksons. There we go. Anyways, let's see. It was the time I got reincarnated as a slime. Then it'll be Ms. Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out. Then it'll be Spy Family. Then it'll be Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. And I know that there's one more. Dang, I forgot what that last one is. Dang, I know it's a tip on my tongue, but I don't remember. But yeah, those are the list of animes that I have watched in my lifetime, as of now. On the floor and around. And another thing is I also play the trumpet. I think I've mentioned this in one of my older podcasts. But yeah, I play the trumpet. I played the trumpet since middle school, 7th grade. If anything, also within 8th grade, I also did choir. I don't remember what my range was. That's something I don't remember in middle school. But when I got into college, my first semester in college in 2018, in the fall 2018-2019 fall semester, I was a tenor. Well, starting from fall 2018 and 2019, I was a tenor. I stopped going to choir, because I don't want to be a music major anymore. So, yeah. Remember to always think twice. If anything, I don't remember how I got into music. I think it's because I was listening to some Michael Jackson's older songs. Yeah, maybe. Quite frankly, I don't remember. Sadly. Alright, it's going to be be careful what you do. Come around breaking young girls' hearts. Alright, This is the last 5 seconds. So thank you to everyone who has shown up. Thank you for everyone who has shown up. This is officially. This is. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for participating in the Zone podcast. Again, my name is Diamond Zone, and catch you all tomorrow. Make sure you follow. Make sure you follow my Instagram, which is I'll put it on here. Make sure you follow my Instagram. Make sure you follow my Instagram at 915 _0 _reader. So follow my Instagram and look for my look for my podcast on YouTube as well, which is also Diamond Zone. Make sure you follow my Instagram. Make sure you follow my YouTube, and I will be here, and I'll be here tomorrow. And peace out, A-Town. See y'all tomorrow.